Welcome back, YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate that. Today, let's review Bleak Sword DX. This is an indie pocket-sized Souls-like game. You'll hear me say Dark Souls in this review quite a few times. Now, an evil prince took the throne for himself, and his mind is being poisoned by this bleak sword. And you are the chosen one, of course you are, to kill the evil prince and reclaim the throne. So what's new, I guess? Well, anyway, what's new is that levels in this game are sort of a 3D, 2D, kind of a square arena where everything in it is in 2D pixelated sprites. That includes you and the enemies. So it really looks kind of artsy. It's like a origami book with lots of imagination that went into making this game as diverse as possible. There are various worlds you fight through with sub-levels, like swamps, a forest, a village that's ruined, that sort of stuff. Levels will feature pitfalls and environmental hazards. There are plenty of enemies to kill. There's a whole bestiary of enemies to fight, from flying bats to attacking boars to zombies with swords and whatnot. And there are quite a few nice fun effects thrown into the mix and some good music that will keep you on your toes as you fight your way through these enemies. And the controls are very tight as you again dash and block and slash your way through hordes of enemies. But the fighting does cost stamina, so be aware of that. Don't get greedy, much like in Dark Souls. Now, clearing an arena will net you XP. You will lose the XP, of course, when you die, and you get just one chance to get the XP back if you retry the arena. Once you level up, you can raise some stats like life and armor and damage. So that's pretty cool. Sometimes there are items at the end of the fight that can be picked up, like mostly consumables, to give you some extra damage or health back, or some armor bonuses, just to give you that little edge or second wind in your next arena. At the end of the world, there is a boss fight, and those are quite fun as you try and learn the attack patterns of the boss. Again, much like Dark Souls. Things do get a bit stale as you work your way through multiple samey-looking sub-arenas. If you replay earlier arenas, just to level up your character a bit more so you get a little bit stronger, and then retry an arena that's giving you trouble. So you'll go through the older arenas. It kind of gets a bit boring. Also, later levels sort of rely a bit too much on adding more enemies to the arena. Also, because of the sort of pseudo 3D and 2D style, the enemies, it's kind of hard to position yourself towards an enemy correctly, but that sort of comes with the design of the world. Also, enemies get a bit obscured at times when they are behind certain things in the environments as well. But overall, I have to say, it's quite cleverly done, this game. I mean, with limited means, this game really sort of captures that Dark Souls feel, and it is fun to play. Might not be super original because it's done before in other games, but I have to say, the art, the music, the controls that are tight, the whole package feels polished, it feels good, and it just works. So yeah, I can wholeheartedly recommend Bleak Sword DX. So thanks guys for watching so far, and see you in the next one.